Today, for the first time, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison is answering our questions about secret recordings of him talking with people later charged with fraud in the Feeding Our Future case.
Ellison says he did nothing improper. Chief Political Reporter Tom Hauser talked with the Attorney General about these recordings and joins us live at the Capitol.
Yeah, Attorney General Keith Ellison made his first public appearance today since a conservative organization made public those secret recordings a couple of weeks ago. They were part of evidence that ultimately was not introduced in the recent trial of two leaders of Feeding Our Future. In the aftermath of the recent Feeding Our Future fraud trial involving two of the organization's leaders, a conservative group highlighted secret recordings of Attorney General Keith Ellison meeting with some people also later charged in that case. The recordings represented evidence ultimately not introduced in trial. They seem to reveal Ellison being sympathetic to their complaints that state agencies were trying to shut them down.
This has my attention. I'm extremely frustrated by it, but we are in the middle of a battle with the agencies now. And I can tell you this, Walz agrees with me that this piddly, stupid stuff running small people out of business is terrible.
Any regrets about using the language that this was stupid, piddly stuff that they might have been involved in and that agencies were trying to shut down?
Well, I was in a meeting with constituents who I was there in good faith. When I learned what the scope of the problem. What I will tell you is that, sure, I mean, it was far more than that. It was scamming.
Ellison acknowledges that in December of 2021, when someone secretly recorded that meeting, he did not yet know the full scope of the Feeding Our Future case.
It wasn't until I got back and asked my staff what's going on that it became clear that this was a investigation that was federal authorities were involved with.
In the recorded meeting, you can hear people saying they'd donate to Ellison's campaign if he helped them. Ellison denies soliciting or accepting donations from people in the meeting.
When these people brought up my campaign, I shut it down immediately and told them I was here to listen to constituents, as I always do, and that it wasn't appropriate to bring up campaign matters.
So no quid pro quo?
Absolutely not. Never.
And Ellison reiterated he never asked for or accepted any donations from people in that meeting as a result of that meeting. He also maintains it wasn't until about a month after that meeting that was secretly recorded that the full scope of the Feeding Our Future fraud became more clear. Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.
Tom,